I'm not all rainbows and sunshine. In fact, I can be quite a bitch. And I'm okay with that. In fact, if somebody calls me a bitch, it really makes me smile. And what's even better is when they call me a crazy bitch, because that makes me laugh. Because it's true. Now, I've been on the planet long enough now that I can wear that bitch label with no problem at all. In fact, I made myself this shirt just for tonight's show. Now, I alluded to how many years I've been on the planet, and I know that most women don't like to own their age. But I'm here to tell you that last month, I turned 49. I pause here for applause, but it's okay. It's okay. On my birthday, I did a little calculating. Turns out, I've been screwing for 32 years. That's pretty impressive. What's even more impressive is that I was only married for one of those years. So I've pretty much been screwing whomever I want, whenever I want. But don't start slut shaming me, okay? I'm not an old whore or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I know that ladies, they like to keep their numbers low. I have this girlfriend. She was dating potential number 8. And every time she came home from a date with this fella, I'd say, "Have you slept with him yet? Have you screwed him yet? Have you fucked him yet?" She finally said to me, "Listen, I don't want to get into the double digits. If I screw number 8 and he's not a keeper, I'm stuck with number 9. I'm going to have to marry number 9 and I don't even know who he is." But don't worry, she married number 8. And I couldn't be happier for her, because now I know she's got a wild card just in case that shit doesn't work out. And that's a number that ladies don't want to admit to, as well as age, is how many sexual partners they've had. So I'm going to confess mine here tonight. It's 27. Give or take a couple, because back in the 80s when I was in university, I did a lot of drinking. And maybe a couple happened that I'm not quite sure about. Anyway, I was thinking about all this stuff, and I kind of wondered what people count as part of their number. I think for guys, it's pretty simple. As long as they've orgasmed in the vicinity of a woman, it counts. Like if they came in their pants, in their own hand, maybe it went down their leg. I know for certain that if I reformulated my number based on orgasm alone, I can cut that down to about 5. Because you guys just don't fucking wait for us. It's the shits. So anyway, people's numbers. Ladies, I think you guys figured out a little bit differently. And I've calculated mine based on my perspectives, but I'm going to tell you a couple situations, and you can let me know whether or not I should have counted them or not counted them, okay? So again, back in university, did a little drink and was out at the bar. Ran into this fella that was in several of my classes, and he was always staring at me in class, kind of a weirdo. Saw him at the bar. I was, of course, drunk, a little bit horny, and feeling somewhat charitable. So I went home with him. We geared down. I climbed aboard him. I did a couple moves, like drunken moves. I don't know what they are anymore, but I must have did them back then. I must have made myself feel a little queasy, maybe some motion sickness, so I dismounted quickly, rolled over, and passed out. I counted it because penetration was involved. Would you guys have counted it, ladies? Yeah? Okay. Here's scenario number 2. Grade 12, I went over to my study buddy's house to study for the history final. He begged me to give him a handy, otherwise he wasn't going to lend me yesterday's notes that I missed because I was at the dentist. I had already failed history once, and I needed it to graduate. So you know what happened next. I didn't count that one. Would you guys have counted that one? No. The guys probably would have, though, right? Yeah. I'm sure he did. I just didn't. So now that I'm 49, I have no interest whatsoever in increasing my numbers. In fact, I rarely want to partake in intercourse at all, and it's because my ovaries have dried up, okay? So, my idea of foreplay now, it's not just a glass of wine, it's a whole fucking bottle. Sometimes I smoke a little doobie, looking at my significant other, the poor bastard that lives with me. And I say to him, I'll say it like I say it to him. So, did you want to get on me? It's pretty romantic, eh? So I have a little advice for all the ladies in the crowd, maybe the young ones more than the older ones. If you have a significant other, fuck him and fuck him often, okay? Because there's gonna come a day when you hope that the fuck that you just gave him is gonna last for 7 to 10 days, okay? Now, for the ladies, the single ladies that don't want their numbers to go up, remember this. A bird in the hand is better than a bird in your bush, okay? And one more, don't put it in your tush. That's all for me. Thank you.